Today, we are going to be beating Super Mario Odyssey while having infinite cap jumps. Now, about a year ago, Small Ant made a video on this. Our goal is to see if we can beat Small Ant's first time, which is a 102.05 right down here. Am I submissive and breedable? Of course, of course. All right, this is where the infinite cap jumps comes in handy. Dude, we're just cheesing our way up here. What? Come on, don't do this to me. Wow, I went the road. Dude, we just lost so much time. Dude, I'm pretty sure we're behind my PB pace. We are not on sub 105 pace at all. Do I have any advice for losing motivation in games? I came up with a theory about this whole losing motivation in games. I honestly think, guys, like when it comes to enjoying video games, I don't enjoy video games nearly as much as when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, playing a good video game, getting immersed in a video game was like the pinnacle of existing for me. And I don't know if that's just me. I think that's most people. It was the pinnacle of existence. I feel like as an adult, it's just a fact that video games are not gonna be the most best thing you can do in life. If I had to guess of like what could compare to video games as a kid, as like what adult thing could you do that could compare to video games as a kid, probably having sexual intercourse with someone would be like the same level of enjoyment as like a child playing video games. Drugs, yes. Heroin, probably on the same level of enjoyment. Gambling, yeah, maybe gambling if you win a bunch of money gambling. So like what I'm trying to tell you guys, like if you ever want to find the amount of enjoyment you had as playing video games as a child, you either need to have sex, do drugs, or gamble, or even better yet, do all three of them at the same time. That might be the real strat, chat. But you should only gamble your money if you're gonna win, chat. Don't, like you guys are saying in chat right now, like, oh, gamble your money, that's a strat. Only gamble if you're gonna win. Don't gamble if you're gonna lose. Gambling only works if you win. I think we should just like cancel the whole like speedrunning the game idea and just try to like do interesting things with the infinite jumping ability, you know? Can I infinite cap you out of the deep woods? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't. We should just end the speedrun, right? Yeah, there's no point. Get rid of the timer. My prediction is no. Let's see. 53% of the people voted yes. 47%. I'm shook. I'm shook. Wow. I thought for sure that wasn't gonna work. I'm cheating? How am I cheating? I am cheating, actually, you're right. But what, dude, cheating is a man-made concept. Cheating is subjective. It's what do you consider cheating? To say, oh, I'm cheating, it's like, maybe by your definition, but how do we know for sure? Like, we can't objectively say what cheating is and what cheating isn't. I did not cheat on my girlfriend, I swear. Exactly, like, guys, is it really cheating if you just make out with her for like 5 seconds? Like, you know the 5-second rule? If you make out with another girl for 5 seconds, are you really cheating on your girlfriend? If it's over 5, yeah, that's cheating. It's the 5-second rule. But 5 seconds, dude. I feel like that should be like the amount that's legal. Like, you know, it should be allowed. You're allowed to impregnate another woman as long as it's done in 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. Dude, if you're telling me as long as I last 5 seconds or less, then it's not cheating, I'll be able to be with any girl in the world and I'll be fine. Because there's no way I would last longer than 5 seconds. What am I talking about? You guys, obviously, some people are just too stupid to follow along with the logic and the intelligence of the words that come out of my mouth. And I'm really sorry for you guys. I'm sorry you're never gonna be able to experience true big brain activity. You guys obviously aren't aligned with the universe. Exactly. Coming from somebody who was previously aligned with the universe and is an official chosen one, you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. And it's honestly, it's hard to watch. Certified chosen one. That should be a hashtag, dude. Like, dude, we should all just like unironically like post like on Twitter, like post on Twitter. Wait, I'm gonna do this right now. What'd be like a really funny tweet to make? What's like a really like crazy timing thing that can happen to you in life? I have a good one. Just made myself a smoothie and the amount of smoothie I made filled up the glass I had perfectly. I'm telling you guys, I am a hashtag certified chosen one. Yes, this is the tweet I was looking for. Boom, everybody retweet this. This is a great tweet. You know, you guys say I'm not the chosen one, even though I'm an enlightened soul, spirit, or something like that. Like, you know how, like, in Buddhism, you can become enlightened? I'm pretty sure I became enlightened when I went crazy. So, you guys can judge me, see if I care. I'm literally enlightened, for crying out loud. At least, I went on the internet, and I talked about this time that I was, like, I had this, like, moment where I felt like I was enlightened, and then this guy on Reddit said, yeah, you're definitely enlightened. And I was like, sweet. This guy literally said, by the way, like, the things you are experiencing are so deep, and it's like the truest truths of the universe. Don't tell anybody about what you're experiencing. They're not gonna believe you. They're gonna think that you're crazy, so don't listen to them. And I was like, okay, dude, I got it. I won't tell anybody because they're gonna think I'm crazy if I tell them what I'm experiencing. When therapists and doctors asked me like what I was going through, I just lied to them. I was like, oh, nothing, you know. I was like, I can't tell them. they're gonna think I'm crazy. I was crazy. It's just a playthrough. At this point, it's pretty much just a playthrough with cheats. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys want to hear a Pokemon card story? When I was younger, I want to say 11 years old. No, 12 probably. I used to collect a bunch of Pokemon cards and baseball cards. And I really only had one friend at the time. It was this family friend who was like 3 years younger than me. Him and my mom were like really close friends, and I became friends through them being friends. I didn't have any friends from school really. It was in like middle school, early middle school. He was like my only friend. And we used to trade Pokemon cards, and we had a bunch of different Pokemon cards, you know. We would trade them back and forth, but what would always happen is we would make trades and I would like scam the crap out of him. And then he would like realize that he wanted the card back that he traded with me. He would go to his mom and he would yell about, like, he would get mad and start crying about the fact that I like pretty much scammed him. So then eventually his mom went to my mom and was like, hey, your son needs to stop trading with him. He needs to stop like trading. Like, they just get mad and he just starts crying whenever they make card trades. It's not worth it. So because of that, we ended up stop trading cards. But then this opportunity came where somehow he traded for this Pokemon card at his school, which is like the holy grail of Pokemon cards, guys. The base set Charizard, okay? Some kid at his school traded this to him, and it's now in my possession. And here's the thing, chat. Even though we weren't allowed to make card trades, I made a special deal with him. I went up to him, I was like, nice card you got there. He was like, thanks. And I was like, you want to trade for it? He was like, no, like, we're not allowed to trade. Remember what my mom said to your mom? And I was like, yeah, but like, what if we just do one final secret trade? And he was like, I don't know, dude. You'd have to give me like a lot of crazy cards for me to trade this one away. Like, there's no way. And I was like, listen, I'll give you 5 level X cards. And he was like he thought about it. He was like, no, you give me 6. I was like, fine, 6. And then he was like, wait, before we do the trade, I'm allowed to change my mind after a month. Like, I can come to you anytime after a month and we can trade back. And I was like, sure. So I wrote down the day. That this kid, that like it was done, that the trade was over and he couldn't trade back. So time goes by. Somehow he doesn't ask back for the trade. And it's coming up on the day before. I'm like waiting for his mom to call me or something, dude, for him to ask for this card back. He doesn't do it. The next day, I asked him, I'm like, hey, mom, can you call this friend's mom and ask if he wants to come over? So my mom's like, sure. So he comes over the day after the month was over where he couldn't trade back anymore. And we just sit down, we start playing video games. I'm like, oh, let's just call him Joe. I'm like, hey, Joe. I was like, yeah. You forgetting anything? He was like, what? I was like, I don't know. Like, you forgetting anything? Like, I don't think so. And I'm like, remember the trade? And he was like, I want to trade back. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, nope, it's too late. It's a day after. It's too late now. And then he started crying. And I tried to like calm him down so he wouldn't cry as much. And this was my villain origin story. And I somehow, even with him crying, was able to keep the card. And to this day, I still have the base set Charizard card a decade later from scamming a 9-year-old. But I don't think I'd ever sell it. I think it just has sentimental value knowing that I scammed a kid for this card. Like that means a lot to me, you know? It's like, this is how he started scamming chat. Oh my god. He probably cries about it to this day, even though you think he's laughing about it now. Probably just like waiting, like he's been waiting all this time to like come back and try to beat me up. Cause I was always bigger than him, because obviously I was 3 years older than him. But now I think he's like, he actually works out and stuff, so he's in decent shape. If he wanted to, he could probably beat me up, dude. One day he's gonna break into my house, beat me up, and take the card back. Is it possible to Cappy jump up to the top of Ruin Kingdom? Let's find out. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We're going for it. Is it all the way in the distance back there? Fuck. Damn it! We have to redo it. I think that's a no. I think it will just kill you. We're gonna try to like stay. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're just gonna go back and forth down here, and then when we get like high enough, then we'll go forward. I think this is good. We'll go. No! Damn it! We have to try again. Fudge, dude. How do I mess that up? Nope. The dragon doesn't activate, dude. Holy crap, that sucks. Man. Kidding. Congratulations, believers! You won! Copying Smallant much? How the fuck am I copying Smallant? When Smallant did this, he actually got a good time. I made sure to get a shitty time so I wouldn't be copying Smallant. Dude, what was my dream about last night? I had a really crazy dream last night. I kind of forget what it was about. There was like this like girl on top of me, and I was like freaking out about it. And I was like, stop, stop. And then I woke up and I opened my eyes, and like the girl turned into me looking at my chair. I don't know why I was like afraid of the girl. That wasn't a dream. Yes, it was. It was a dream. It was a dream. Fearsome is afraid of women, confirmed. I'm not consciously afraid of women. Like, if dreams are true and it's like the gateway to your subconscious, then yeah, maybe I'm subconsciously afraid of women, but I'm not consciously afraid of women, guys. Guys, I'm not gay. This does not make me gay. Just because I was afraid of a female in a dream doesn't make me gay. So what do we do now, guys? What are you doing, Step Bro? All right, yeah, let's see if we can make it up to... Can we nut jump? Let's try to nut jump really quick. All right. First try nut jump from here up to there. That was pretty good for like my first try in a year, damn. We did it! Third attempt. Do it the way back? Okay. Do it on the way back, sure. How hard can that be? Without nut? Well, too late now. You should have said that, idiot. Why didn't you say without nut?